Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to delve into a fascinating subject, the role of music in ritual. Now, when you hear the word ritual, you might think of something very specific, a religious ceremony perhaps. But I want you to think more broadly. Rituals are simply structured sequences of actions performed with intention. They can be grand, public events, or small personal habits. And music? Well, music is almost always there, woven into the fabric of these rituals. So, what makes music so essential to ritual? One key element is its ability to evoke emotion. Music bypasses our rational minds and speaks directly to our feelings. Think about a somber funeral dirge or a joyful wedding march. These pieces instantly set the tone, preparing participants for the emotional experience ahead. It creates a shared emotional space, fostering a sense of unity and connection among everyone present. Music can deepen the experience, making it more meaningful and memorable. Another reason music plays such a vital role is its capacity for creating structure. Rituals, by their very nature, are ordered and predictable. Music provides a framework, marking beginnings, transitions, and endings. Think about the chanting in a religious service, or the musical cues that signal different stages of a graduation ceremony. Music acts as a roadmap, guiding participants through the ritual sequence and helping them understand where they are in the process. Let's consider the function of music as a mnemonic device, a tool for remembering and transmitting cultural knowledge. Many rituals involve the recitation of sacred texts or the performance of traditional dances. Music often accompanies these activities, making them easier to memorize and pass down through generations. The melodies and rhythms become intertwined with the words and movements, acting as auditory cues that trigger recall. This is especially important in cultures with strong oral traditions. Now, let's consider the transformative power of music. Music can create a sense of altered consciousness, allowing participants to enter a different state of mind. This is often achieved through repetitive rhythms, hypnotic melodies, or the use of specific instruments. Think about the trance-like states induced by drumming in some shamanic rituals, or the meditative calm fostered by chanting in a Buddhist temple. Music helps to break down the barriers of the everyday and open up possibilities for spiritual experience. Moving beyond purely spiritual contexts, music plays a powerful role in secular rituals as well. Consider sporting events. The national anthem, the team's theme song, the roaring cheers of the crowd. All of these musical elements contribute to the ritual of the game. They create a sense of collective identity, building excitement and reinforcing loyalty. Even something as simple as singing Happy Birthday is a ritual, made infinitely more significant by the musical element. The type of music used in a ritual is never arbitrary. It's carefully selected to align with the specific purpose and meaning of the event. A funeral might feature mournful hymns reflecting the sadness of loss. A wedding might include upbeat love songs, celebrating joy and commitment. The instruments used, the melodies chosen, the lyrics sung, all of these elements are carefully considered to create the desired effect. Cultural context is key here. Music that is sacred in one culture might be considered secular in another. Think about the role of dance within ritual. Many rituals incorporate dance as a form of expression, storytelling, or even prayer. Music is almost always an integral part of these dances, providing the rhythm and structure that guide the movements. The combination of music and dance can be incredibly powerful, creating a sense of embodied experience and collective unity. From tribal dances to religious processions, music and dance work together to amplify the ritual's impact. Let's talk about the use of specific instruments. Certain instruments have become associated with particular rituals over time. The bagpipes at a Scottish funeral, the shofar blown during Jewish high holidays, the bells rung during a Catholic Mass. These instruments carry deep cultural and symbolic meaning. Their sounds evoke specific emotions and associations, reinforcing the ritual's significance. The choice of instrument is often rooted in tradition and imbued with spiritual power. The human voice is perhaps the most fundamental musical instrument used in ritual. Chanting, singing, and reciting are common features of religious and secular ceremonies. The power of the human voice lies in its ability to convey emotion and meaning directly. Whether it's a solo performance or a collective chorus, the human voice can create a sense of intimacy, connection, and spiritual upliftment. Think of a lullaby sung to a child, a simple yet profoundly meaningful ritual. Now let's delve into the concept of silence within ritual music. It might seem counterintuitive, but silence can be just as important as sound. Strategic pauses in the music can create a sense of anticipation, emphasize key moments, or allow for reflection. Silence can be used to heighten the impact of the music that follows, making it even more meaningful. Think of the pregnant pause before a climactic chord in a powerful piece of music. The globalization of music has led to interesting intersections within ritual practices. We see traditions borrowing musical elements from different cultures, creating hybrid forms that reflect the interconnectedness of the modern world. This can be a source of both innovation and controversy, as some people worry about the dilution of traditional practices. However, it also demonstrates the adaptability and resilience of music and ritual. Let's consider the role of music in healing rituals. In many cultures, music is used as a form of therapy to address physical, emotional, or spiritual ailments. Specific melodies, rhythms, or instruments are believed to have healing properties. Music can be used to reduce stress, promote relaxation, and facilitate emotional release. This practice highlights the profound connection between music and well-being. Music's role extends to rites of passage. Think about graduations, weddings, and funerals. These events are pivotal moments in our lives, marking transitions from one stage to another. Music is often used to acknowledge these transitions, to celebrate achievements, and to provide comfort during times of loss. The music chosen for these events reflects the emotional significance of the occasion. Now, let's explore the idea of music as a form of prayer or worship. In many religious traditions, music is considered a direct channel to the divine. Chanting, singing hymns, or playing instruments are seen as acts of devotion, expressing gratitude, seeking guidance, or offering praise. The music creates a sacred space, inviting a connection with something larger than ourselves. The use of technology has also influenced music and ritual. From amplified sound systems to electronic instruments, technology has expanded the possibilities for musical expression in both religious and secular settings. While some may view technology as a distraction, others see it as a tool for enhancing the ritual experience. The key is to use technology mindfully, ensuring that it serves the purpose of the ritual rather than overshadowing it. Thinking about the future, how might music and ritual evolve? As our world continues to change, so too will our rituals and the music that accompanies them. We might see new forms of musical expression emerging, reflecting the changing values and beliefs of society. The challenge will be to balance tradition with innovation, preserving the essence of ritual while embracing new possibilities. Let's consider the psychological effects of music within a ritualistic context. The predictability of the music, the familiar melodies, the shared singing, all of these elements can create a sense of comfort and security. Rituals in general provide a sense of order and meaning in a chaotic world, and music reinforces this sense of stability. It can be particularly comforting during times of stress or uncertainty. Music can also foster a sense of community and belonging. When we sing together, dance together, or listen to music together, we create a shared experience that strengthens social bonds. Rituals, by their very nature, are communal events, and music plays a crucial role in creating a sense of unity and connection among participants. This is especially important in societies that are increasingly fragmented. Let's look at specific examples of music in ritual across different cultures. The powwows of Native American tribes, the tea ceremonies of Japan, the Diwali celebrations in India. Each of these rituals features unique musical traditions that are deeply intertwined with the cultural context. Examining these examples can help us appreciate the diversity and richness of music in ritual around the world. Consider the role of music in political rituals. Think about presidential inaugurations, national holidays, and protest marches. Music is often used to create a sense of national identity, to celebrate political values, or to express dissent. These musical performances can be incredibly powerful, shaping public opinion and influencing political discourse. Music can be a powerful tool for social commentary within ritual. Songs can be used to challenge injustice, to advocate for change, or to express solidarity with marginalized groups. These musical interventions can disrupt the status quo and spark important conversations. The power of music lies in its ability to reach people on an emotional level, making them more receptive to new ideas. Let's think about how music contributes to the aesthetic experience of ritual. The beauty of the music, the skill of the performers, the visual spectacle of the event, all of these elements contribute to the overall sensory experience. Rituals are often designed to be aesthetically pleasing, to engage our senses and create a lasting impression. Music is a key component of this aesthetic experience. Now let's consider the ethical considerations surrounding the use of music in ritual. Is it appropriate to appropriate music from other cultures? How can we ensure that music is used respectfully and ethically? These are important questions to consider, especially in a world where cultural exchange is increasingly common. Authenticity and respect are key. Music plays a vital role in creating a sense of sacred space within ritual. Whether it's a temple, a church, or a natural setting, music can transform an ordinary space into a place of reverence and spiritual connection. The music creates an atmosphere of peace, contemplation, and heightened awareness. It invites us to step outside of our everyday concerns and connect with something deeper. We've touched on many different aspects of music in ritual. From evoking emotion to creating structure, from transmitting cultural knowledge to fostering community, music plays a multifaceted role in these important human activities. It is a powerful force that shapes our experiences, connects us to each other, and helps us make sense of the world. Now, if you enjoyed this exploration of music and ritual, maybe give this video a listen or two, and if you want to dive deeper, subscribe, and let's analyze the music together. Consider that many modern rituals are also influenced by music. Attending live music events, dancing at clubs, listening to the radio, concerts, and music festivals. Even something like listening to the radio on the way to work is, for many, a ritual in the sense we discussed previously. It provides structure, marks time, has an emotional component, and can create a sense of belonging to something bigger. Music also is a common feature in grief and mourning. Musical offerings or memorial services are powerful and deeply felt. Music helps family and friends through times of loss and grief. Funerals frequently have music, and in some cultures, music is composed specifically for these events. The instruments and style of music are chosen to reflect the culture and beliefs of the individuals and families. The relationship between music and ritual is very complex. These rituals can be spiritual, religious, societal, or individual practices. It is through music, however, that we come to realize that some things are worth more. The right music at the right moment is capable of evoking strong emotions and connections. So as we bring this presentation to a close, I hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for the profound and pervasive role of music in ritual. From the grandest religious ceremonies to the simplest everyday habits, music enriches our experiences, connects us to each other, and helps us make sense of the world around us.